Greg, thank you so much for joining me.
Lori, good to be here.
So the book isn't closed on Bryan Kohberger despite last year's plea deal. Greg, do you get to undo a guilty plea? How is that possible?
It's a very high hurdle, but it is riveting to see the footage of Kohberger admitting to the cold-blooded murder with no motive whatsoever of 4 University of Idaho college students. The judge asked him, as he was flanked by his lawyers, "Are you pleading guilty because you are in fact guilty?" Kohberger didn't miss a beat and said yes. Fast forward, nearly a year later, Kohberger has filed a handwritten pro se post-conviction petition saying that the prosecution withheld exculpating or favorable evidence. His lawyers lied to him and coerced him to pleading guilty. And Lori, the bombshell, he is actually innocent of the 4 graphic, horrific homicides.
Let's ask you more about this, blaming his attorney, saying they convinced him to give a false plea. How often we hear about appeals based on, quote, ineffective counsel. Can an attorney be that bad?
Well, when you're in jail, you don't have a lot to do, and it's really interesting. Kohberger was a grad student at the University of Washington in criminology, and he happened to write a paper on false confessions. Ding, ding, ding. So now, as he's sitting in a jail cell after admitting to the brutal homicides, he says, "I was coerced to falsely confess." But 2 things. He has to prove under Strickland versus Washington that his lawyers did not rise to the level of effective assistance pursuant to the level of a reasonable attorney. And second, that his plea was not knowing, intelligent, or voluntary. Very high hurdles. But if I was the prosecution, I would put this on a rocket docket. I would get him in court, get him under oath, and ask him some very pointed, tough questions. Because to this day, the victims really don't know his motive, and he's never told anyone why he did it or how he didn't do it. But there are, in all fairness, some gaps. Apparently, there was some DNA from a third party, a hair found on one of the girls.
I wanted to ask you about that because that's part of his request, claiming that there's that exculpatory evidence. How far can he go with that, and how do you prove
Well, you don't know, because I mean that's something. If I was a defense lawyer, I would want to know. Typically, you run a mitochondrial DNA test of hair samples. The other thing is the knife was never found. It was the murder weapon. And third, Kohberger turned off his phone, even though it put him in the area, but did not put him at the crime scene at the time of the homicides.
We'll be watching to see what happens.
We will.
Thank you, Greg.
If you have a legal question, send it to AskIsaacs@WATE.com. And remember, we talk with Greg every Wednesday at 5:30 right here on Channel 6. For a deeper conversation, you can watch right now on WATE 6+.